Stars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's a run to the left. Breaks in open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man, it's Lacey. Going up for the first down to the 37.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw again. Hit as he released it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Lacey. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
1st down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Rebels line up with a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. QB keeps it himself. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Caught, 2nd down now. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And Kirky's Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Ole Miss 7, Georgia 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looks right for a quick completion. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They call the draw play here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. But the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop them behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Pass passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And we see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
First down here for this offense. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the second down play. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. That's caught. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch.
pass game might be slipping away. These guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the move now. The junior decides to pick up the first down himself. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Over the middle. It's Bell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And we'll stop him after a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Gain of 2. Third down coming up.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Getting set. Here's second down. He gets loose. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Receiver now before the snap. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Moves out of the pocket. Pressured and dropped at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to create good field position here. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They keep him guessing with a run. The Rebels are on the move here. They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. And at first down, they go right back to him. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second and 10 after the previous play. He decides to keep it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Heck of a job by this defense, sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off to scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on fourth down.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First down. They're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Gets out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Lee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Sticks. It's Thomas. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Receiver in motion now.
The pass gets home. Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. They call the counter play here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Stockton. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.